Angela Bassett was a queen in our eyes long before she took the throne in Wakanda, but her life off-screen hasn't been nearly as glamorous. Angela Bassett is currently an A-lister, but she grew up far from the Hollywood Hills. Born in New York, her childhood was turned upside down when her parents divorced, and a young Bassett was sent to live with her aunt and uncle in Florida.
They took me as a 10-month-old baby and raised me.
Despite seeing her aunt as a maternal figure, Bassett still yearned for a connection with her biological mother. She soon got her wish when her mother re-entered her life, and the two moved to St. Petersburg, Florida. Bassett recalled the time as a difficult period, as her mother struggled to provide for the family. Her mother displayed a lot of determination, which was an attitude Bassett would later adopt.
My mother had a lot of pride in how you show up and how you carry yourselves and set high standards.
Sometimes those standards were too high. Bassett explained that she put a lot of pressure on herself due to how her mother handled things. But despite having a difficult childhood, Bassett credits her mother for pointing her toward the world of acting. Portraying strong women on screen isn't the only way Bassett hopes to inspire others. The actor has frequently used her platform to address real issues and open up about her life experiences. In 2019, the actor spoke at the Rape Foundation annual brunch and shared her story as a survivor of sexual assault as a child. Bassett spoke about a painful experience when her mother's boyfriend entered her room as she slept. She recalled the moment, saying, "Fortunately, it wasn't a complete assault. It was fondling, but it was devastating enough for a child who's 12 or 13. After the assault, a young Bassett made the brave decision to speak up. She confided in her mother, who took quick and necessary action to protect her. Bassett said, "That she heard me, believed me, and did something about it, I think was so empowering for me as a young teen, as a young woman." When Bassett became a mother, consent and boundaries were values she continuously stressed to her children. When Bassett and her husband, Courtney B. Vance, married in 1997, the couple had dreams of becoming parents. But their journey to parenthood included years of struggle and many heartbreaks. In an interview on The Oprah Winfrey Show in 2007, the couple revealed they went through years struggling to conceive naturally and even spent 7 years trying fertility treatments. But Bassett never lost faith. She told Winfrey, "I was devastated when it didn't happen again and again. I had to remain hopeful and resilient, and okay, let's do it again."
It was difficult. It was challenging.
Bassett and Vance decided to give surrogacy a try, and in 2006, their dreams finally came true. The couple's surrogate helped them welcome fraternal twins, Bronwyn Golden and Slater Josiah. Having twins had crossed Vance's mind before. He told Winfrey, "I had a dream about 7 years ago that we were going to have twins. I didn't know how it was going to happen." And with 2 award-winning actors as parents, Bassett told people that her kids are eager to follow their success. She said, "It's a little music, a little sports, but whatever they want to do, I support them." Bassett has long championed diversity in the film industry. The actor has spoken out about racism, discussing the important role representation can play in challenging stereotypes. In 2018, Bassett spoke about being a mother of 2 African-American children and the real-world experiences they've faced. She revealed to people, even from the age of 4, from preschool, they've had to deal with, and as crazy as it seems or sounds, color issues, or because they were African Americans, and whether other kids will play with them or have issue with that. Bassett explained she knew that as a mother, her kids would one day have to confront racism, but was shocked that they encountered it at such a young age. The actor described witnessing the moment as something that squeezes your heart, but she had an interesting outlook on her children's bullies. Bassett said of the racist behavior towards her kids, "It can't come from their young minds. It's something that they've heard somewhere." Bassett likely chose to be part of powerful films like Black Panther due to those early experiences her children faced. She told ESPN that it helps young children like her own feel a sense of pride to have representation in films and TV. She said, "This film is a testament to the lineage that we come from and how we want our daughters to see themselves. They are princesses, and our sons are princes." Like many other industries, Hollywood lagged in inclusivity for decades. For Black actors, the mere chance of getting a fair audition is rare, and Bassett is privy to those struggles. The two-time Oscar nominee told Variety, "When I came into this business, the path was not clear. I grew up at a time when it was a special occasion when people who looked like me were featured on the television screen, or movie screen, or in the theaters." Despite building an impressive acting resume in the 90s that made her a household name with roles in Boys in the Hood and Malcolm X, Bassett went years feeling unsatisfied with the roles she was offered. She wanted to showcase her versatility in non-stereotypical depictions of Black women. After Halle Berry's historic Oscar win in 2002, Bassett revealed to Newsweek that she turned down that role because she felt it was stereotypical. She said, "I would love to have an Oscar, but it has to be for something I can sleep with it at night." Bassett has been vocal about waiting over 30 years for a role with depth like Queen Ramonda in Black Panther, and she almost believed it would never happen. She told The New Yorker, "I'm 64 years old. It's like, okay, when? It's been 30 years now. Time's a ticking. We're burning daylight. When's this gonna happen?" As a woman, you're always looking for complex roles, whether you're 28 or 68. Bassett's role as Tina Turner in the biographical film What's Love Got to Do with It was a chance to prove her acting chops. Not only did she have to capture Turner's stage presence, but she also had to film many graphic scenes to depict Turner's abusive marriage to singer Ike Turner. During an interview at the 2023 Santa Barbara International Film Festival, Bassett opened up about the grueling 3-month shoot and how director Brian Gibson put her through the ringer. According to Bassett, Gibson demanded many takes of the music numbers and even had her working 25-hour days. She disclosed, "Let me tell you, I was so exhausted after that experience. The last day, when she's in the limousine fighting Ike, that was literally a 25-hour day." Outside of feeling overworked, the actor felt that her opinions on set were dismissed due to her being a woman. While filming one graphic scene, Bassett recalled Gibson's insensitivity and his preference to listen to her co-star Lawrence Fishburne over her. She said, "We would do the rape scene, and as I said, we were doing things over and over, and it's such a debasing sort of feeling. And so Lawrence would say, 'Angela, how many times do you want to do this?' Because Brian would listen to him before he would listen to me." In 2014, Bassett suffered a heartbreaking loss. Her mother, Betty Jane, died from heart failure. After her mother's death, the actor chose to use her platform to raise awareness about type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Bassett hopes to urge others to take their health more seriously. She told Good Morning America, "With it, I'm able to just honor the woman that my mother was and also to use this incredible platform that I have to get the word out." Watching her mother's health decline motivated Bassett to make her own health a priority. She said, "I make sure that I see my doctor regularly for my yearly checkups. And if there's anything that I'm concerned about, I will text him or call him or go in." The famous actor has even starred in informative campaigns like For Your Sweetheart with her uncle, who also lives with diabetes. In the campaign, Bassett speaks about her late mother and informs viewers of the link between type 2 diabetes and heart disease. In 2018, Marvel's Black Panther became a blockbuster success. Fans everywhere looked forward to many sequels featuring Chadwick Boseman as King T'Challa and Angela Bassett as Queen Ramonda, the leaders of the royal family in Wakanda. In August 2020, the tragic news of Boseman's death had many wondering what would happen to his role in the Marvel Universe. Director Ryan Coogler had the difficult task of writing and directing a sequel without his noble king.
"Your brother is with the ancestors."
While shooting the sequel, the cast filmed through their grief and attempted to move forward with a storyline that mirrored real life. Bassett explained to The Hollywood Reporter, "We are all going through this grief. I mean, literal tears every day on the set as we're sitting on the set where we sat with him, not knowing what we now know as we try to strike lightning again." Bassett and the rest of the cast used the film as an opportunity to pay tribute to their late co-star by going to Boseman's resting place in South Carolina.
We just spoke from our heart about him, how we felt about him, or times with him, and that was really, really lovely.
If you or anyone you know has been a victim of sexual assault, help is available. Visit the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network website or contact RAIN's National Helpline at 1-800-656-HOPE 4673.